Hey everybody! I wanted to do a quick video today about my recent trip to Sprouts Zero Waste shopping. I made a video of what I bought and everything, but I wanted to explain how to zero waste at Sprouts. I wasn't able to film that much at the store because I had my kids with me and they're kind of a handful, so it wasn't easy to film inside the store. But my next shopping trip, I'll try to plan it out a little better and I'll try to film a little more extensively how I zero waste shop there. But I just wanted to explain some of the nuances of zero waste shopping at Sprouts. It's a little bit different than Whole Foods, so you have to kind of prepare ahead of time everything that you plan to bring and asking the right questions and everything, so I kind of wanted to go over that with you. I did call my local Sprouts ahead of time and I asked them if I can bring my own bags in to shop in the bulk section. The man on the phone said that it was fine. He said they may or may not be able to subtract the weight of the bag when you check out. So that was fine with me because the bags that I bring are pretty light. I think it's like a 1 or 2 cent difference. That it's not that big of a deal. So I use these bags, these like mesh, I think sometimes they're cotton, sometimes they're nylon. I'm not sure what this one is, but I got this one at Target, I think, actually, and then I bought my others on Amazon. So I use these for like nuts, seeds, anything that's big because it's got some holes in it and you don't want to put flour in here because it'd probably go everywhere. So this one I use for my like nuts and seeds and other bulk items. Now for flour and sugar and salts and all that stuff, I use these ones that I found on Amazon that I love. I love these, and even everyone who sees me use it, they're like, oh my gosh, those are so cool. So these, it says on there you can use it for rice, beans, nuts, grains, sugar, flour, and right on the bottom you can see that it has the tare weight on there already. So you don't have to get this weighed. Now, they did weigh this for me at the Sprouts, and this was like 0.03 ounces or something. So it's like 1 ounce or whatever lighter than this one. So it's not that big of a difference. It's probably like 3 cents, something like that. So to me, like, that's not that big of a deal. So I didn't mind not subtracting the weight. I didn't mind that at all. Now, when I did go, the lady said, I asked her again to be sure, because when you talk to someone on the phone, it could be a total like a night manager and they don't agree with the day manager or whatever. So I asked the lady at the store, can I use these bags? And she's like, yes, that's fine. So she weighed them for me and she says they should be able to tare the weight for you, subtract the tare weight at the register. But they were in a big rush that day, so I kind of figured it's fine. I didn't pay too much extra, so I didn't really mind. Now, when it comes to shopping the meat counter, I called ahead and I asked, can I bring my own container at the meat counter? The guy said no. So I thought maybe I'll go in and ask just to be sure that I can. So I brought in my glass container that I washed, brand new, never used. And I asked the guy at the counter, can you put the meat that I'm ordering in this container? And he said no, it's a health hazard, I think. So I think that's the reason he said. So they weren't able to do that, and I had already ordered the meat, so he wrapped it in paper. So that was kind of a fail. But now I know for next time. So Whole Foods, I think, does put it in your own container, but I'm not sure. I haven't tried. And we're trying to cut back on our meat and try and eat more plant-based now. My family as well. I'm kind of forcing them. I'm kind of eliminating meat and cheese and not dairy slowly. Like, we're finishing off what we have, and then that's going to be it. I'm going to try and keep things more plant-based at home. So, yeah, I won't be really needing these containers for meat anymore. We'll just use it for storage or whatever. Now, you're always welcome to use your own bags at Sprouts as well. So I have several different kinds that I've just gotten over time. But like this one, it's from Fresh and Easy, which is, I don't know when they closed here. They closed a while ago, a few years ago. But it's a cloth bag, so I just wash it and use it again. Or you have your mesh bags for produce and stuff, which these are totally welcome. This one might be a little bit more difficult for the guy bagging your stuff, but if you bag it yourself, there's no problem. And you can use it at the farmer's market and stuff too. So, yeah, I really recommend checking out your local Sprouts because they have an amazing bulk section, at least the one where I live does. They carry way more stuff than the Whole Foods near me does. The Whole Foods carries some stuff, like it carries like trail mix and nuts and like hemp seeds and flax seeds, but not flax meal. Flax seeds, but not flax meal. It carries, they carry like beans and rice, a little bit, I think they carry like wheat flour and almond flour, maybe. I'm not sure. 2 types of oats, and that's about it. So it's a really small bulk section, which is very upsetting to me because I've seen videos of people at Whole Foods and they have like a bulk liquid section where they have like soaps and oil, olive oil, and all kinds of stuff, which I wish the Whole Foods where I live had that because I would be so happy. I have not been able to find a bulk store near me that sells like bulk olive oil. It's disappointing. One Mother's Market does sell honey and maple syrup in bulk, but the Mother's Market where I go to does not let you bring your own containers. So that is like another downside. Like the Mother's Market will carry things that the Whole Foods doesn't carry, but they don't let you use your own containers, so they can't calculate the tare weight or whatever. So that's like, it's a bit stressful having to shop at several different stores, but you know. So when it comes to Sprouts, you are able to use your own bags in the bulk section, so that's awesome. And Sprouts, they have deals all the time on their bulk section. I got quite a bit of stuff that's gonna last me the whole month and even longer probably. Like I got some hazelnuts to make Nutella, and I think I spent $10 on it, something like that. And it's gonna it'll do at least 3 batches of Nutella, homemade Nutella, so that's awesome. Now, I did also contact Thrive Market about their name brand products, the Thrive Market brand, because I was curious, is the stuff that comes in their plastic bags and everything, is that recyclable? All of it is recyclable. Anything that comes in plastic or paper or whatever in the Thrive Market brand is recyclable. So that is awesome. Now, obviously, when you go zero waste, if you look at the pyramid, it says like recycling is like the 3rd down. It's usually like you want to refuse what you don't need and then, reduce what you do need. So if you live in an area where there isn't a bulk store and you need something like chia seeds or raw cashews or whatever, and you can't get it in bulk, try Thrive Market because their bags are recyclable, which is nice. And then maybe, try to minimize the recipes you use those items for, so you only have to buy it once in a while and not every month. But if you can't, at least the bags are recyclable, and that's just a few items that you can use that you wouldn't be throwing the packaging away for. So that's pretty awesome. So, and they also just released some new powder laundry detergent that comes in a paper, like a plastic bag that's recyclable. And then they also have a liquid detergent that comes in a cardboard box, and I think there's a plastic bag pouch inside. And then it has a plastic faucet for the detergent to come out. So you cut off the faucet part and recycle that, and then the rest is also recyclable, but you have to separate it because one's paper and one's plastic. So they get recycled differently, and they don't break it up at the recycling plant, so you kind of have to help. Which is another thing that I've been reading on that is interesting, is when items are sent to be recycled, the recycling plant can't separate things if they're together. Like if you recycle a box of cereal and there's a plastic bag inside a paper or cardboard box, they don't go in and separate everything. So when you recycle something, you have to separate the stuff. So take apart the plastic part from the paper part, or take out the plastic bag from the cardboard box, because they need to be able to easily separate things and they can't be going around pulling little things out of different sections. So you want to make sure to break everything up that's recyclable into individual parts so that it's easier for it to be recycled. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Sorry, I went off topic a little. And I'm also filming in my car because this is the quietest place I could find. So yeah, I just wanted to tell you that if you have a Sprouts nearby but you don't have a Whole Foods, they have an amazing bulk section and you are allowed to bring your own bags. So keep that in mind and try it out. Make sure you call ahead of time to be sure, but it seems like it should be a pretty universal standard, so it should be totally fine. And if you guys have any questions about where I got my bags, I'm going to leave all the links in the description. I'm also going to leave a link for Thrive Market. I believe they still have a trial going on where you can try for a month, and then you pay annually. You pay $60, I think, for the whole year, which is awesome because they have great deals on stuff that you can get at Whole Foods or Sprouts that tend to be a little bit more pricey. And this is not a sponsored video, but I just wanted to let you know that I love that place. So I actually can find things on there sometimes that I can't find anywhere else. So that's kind of cool. And like I said, their plastic for their brand is recyclable, so that is a plus as well. And they carry a lot of things that you know, most people who are plant-based need, things like, you know, nuts and seeds and all that stuff you can get from them. So that's pretty cool. And yeah, so I'm going to leave all the links below so you guys can find that stuff. And I'm definitely going to leave the link for this one because it's pretty awesome and it's kind of hard to find. So I will leave a link for that so you guys can find it really quick. And yeah, so that's it for this video this time. I hope this was helpful and I will see you guys next time. Bye.